I want to show a couple of things which I think are particularly interesting about this painting and how it relates to Cicero and how it relates to authenticity culture and sincerity culture. When I stood here looking at this painting, a woman walked by and she noted that the bishop was inserted in the painting and she laughed. And I think she laughed because of the bishop, but I don't know, right? Why is that bishop here? What is he doing? In our authenticity culture, our prophelicity culture, we think he is simply inserting himself to show the fact that he paid for the painting. And to an extent he is. But if it were such a trite act, why did he think he could get away with it? Because by what he is doing is the same as what Cicero and the Stoics talked about in their practices. They said when you were facing a challenge, what you should do is put yourself and into that mentally, rehearse it, face death, mentally rehearse it, face what you fear. In your mind, practice your response, assess, see, learn, a proto-psychology, understanding how to react and respond to an event. And here we have the bishop doing exactly that. It's exactly what Cicero in the Tusculan disputations invites people to do. And it's full of imagery because you have Mary, the mother. Then you have Mary Magdalene, richly bedecked, serene, penitent, penitus, inwards. She is the example of penitent inward love. The loss of the son. It's a different type of maternal love. But then there's also the steadiness of John the Evangelist. There's the giving up of the tomb and the help by Joseph of Arimathea. What will you give up? There's Johnny come lately, Nicodemus, well kitted out, slightly distant, barely just touching the burial cloth of Christ. And then there's the symbols of constancy. There's Peter with the keys, and there's Paul, who wouldn't have been there, but who has the sword. So this man, this bishop, has inserted himself into the very heart of the painting. That which is feared must be meditated upon is a line from Disputations. He is meditating and he invites us also to enter into a position of reflective assessment of what the painting means, because there is a rich amount of themes to go here. Are you willing to be anonymous? Are you willing to turn your life around? Are you willing to give up something? Are you willing to go on the path of martyrdom? Are you willing to see that which you hold most valuable last? Are you willing to suffer the most? What will it be when you don't make the decision on time? What happens when you come lately? Can you restore yourself? Even if you fail 3 times, you can become key. You're the rock, and yet you're also the symbol of a type of failure. That sword, that head, the two of them have a bad meeting in the end. How far will you go? It's a wonderful painting, and I think that this man has not inserted himself solely for the purposes of authenticity / prophelicity, a proto-prophelicity, but in the pure act of sincerity.